Praise the highest today, family. I said praise the Most High today. It is another absolutely gorgeous day here in the Carolinas, one I'm so glad to see. I do hope everyone is well and that you're able to get out and enjoy your day like I am. Getting yourself in some fresh air, some sunshine, and the Most High willing, some good old exercise. I didn't do a whole lot today, family, as far as exercise. I got out and went to my mailbox and came on back and said I wanted to get this recording in before it got too late in the evening. Because I rested most of the day, family, for sure. I rest most of the day. And that's another reason I'm not doing too much walking. I don't know if I said this on the recording or not. Pardon me. I don't know if I had said this on the recording or not, but one of my doctors, I went to I think he's called a podiatrist, foot doctor. He's prescribed me to some diabetic shoes. Not because I'm diabetic, but for the benefits of the shoe to my situation, which is I wear an AFO, which is, in other words, a foot brace. And what it does, it holds my foot up from the foot drop in my foot from the surgeries where they dug out the blood clots. They tore up a lot of muscle trying to get in there so my foot don't raise up. It just drops. And the major problem with this, family, is they remove 3 toes also. It's just like this. Having 5 fingers, they remove these. So all the weight is on this part of my foot instead of across the board. So this area right here is very sore. And the doctor told me I was actually walking on a bone. So he ordered a shoe, and inside that shoe is going to be a bar that keeps my foot off of that area. Is going to go across here. See, the corn is right there. The bone actually is right there. So there's going to be a bar here, so that I will walk on that part like that instead of walking on that sore spot. So we're grateful for that. I'm doing something right now. Go play. Trim and feed y'all this morning. Look, stray kittens that we take care of. I'm following out here to the truck, begging for food. But yeah, and that's why I'm trying to be very careful. Because my first doctor, the one that actually amputated the toes, he was like, I came to him afterwards and said that part was sore. And he said, we don't want that to get too sore or get to the point where it's infected. Because that's when they have to go and take that part of the foot off. But we say praise the Most High, family. So I'm excited about that pair of shoes. And also it's a thicker pair of shoes. So it actually holds the AFO better. Because the AFO is taking up space also. So the regular pairs of shoes I have, unless I buy them wide and longer to try to compensate is the word for the AFO, it's not going to fit well. And I think that's a lot of our problems also, but I'm excited about that. I go see that doctor on Monday morning, the one that's going to fit me for the shoes. So we say praise the Most High. He's working on our behalf. I do have a grand idea today, and it's actually 2 in 1, but it's all has the same meaning. And it is, It's more than one way to skin a cat. I'm laughing because them little kittens right there. It's more than one way to skin a cat. And what that means, family, is more than one way to do a thing. And then the second part of this idea is stop kicking against a prick. Stop kicking against a prick. And what that means is to hurt yourself by persisting in useless resistance or protest. But in the Bible, on the road to Damascus, Saul heard the words, it's hard to kick it's hard for you to kick against the pricks. And that's in Acts 9:5. But let's look at another version. And that's another place that's found in the text. Same individual, but in Acts 26:14 it says, and when they were all fallen to the earth. I think that's a very important part of our idea. When we were all fallen to the earth, this is Saul talking about the people that was with him. I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue, Saul, Saul, why persecute you me? Or why do you persecute me? It is hard for you to kick against the pricks. And first, we need to get a good understanding of what a prick is. And this is what reminded me of this idea. We had already had it written down, but we hadn't really studied it like we wanted to. But we did a prior recording when we were saying stick to the script. We used the analogy of a cattleman or a herder, but basically a cowboy having a long stick, but on the end of it, it has an electrical shock forks, which has an electrical shock that comes out of them. So and we call it a hot stick when we was on the farm. Like I said before, on the hog. Hogs are very hard-headed and they're very intelligent. They're gonna do what they want to do. They want to jump the fence and go and run in the woods. That's what they're gonna do. You can't stop them, but how you kind of deter them from that is hit them with that hot stick all the way back to the house. And they get back in that fence and stay there for a couple of weeks, and next time they ready to run again. I imagine like our people when they was back in the day in slavery. But yeah, in Saul's time, what it was a stick with a point on it. So they would poke him with it, and that's what the meaning comes from. A cow or ox would try to kick at the farmer or the herdsman, whatever they would call them back then. And it's like kicking against that sharp stick, and it would hurt their own foot. So that's our idea for today. Stop kicking against the prick. And I like the idea that we're coming from the prior recording about stick to the script, stay in your lane, and how the Most High's word will be like a prong poking you into the right direction. We're going to take that idea further today by saying there's more than one way to skin a cat. And we shared before, family, when the Most High was bringing me into this understanding. He asked me to go on a 30-day fast, I believe it was, 30 or 60-day fast. Not from food, but from listening to other teachers, singers and all. I couldn't listen to nobody else's music but mine. I couldn't listen to no other preachers No other teachers. All the tapes I had to get rid of them. Pardon me, which I didn't get rid of. I was just not to listen to them. So I think he told me 30 days. So I said, yes, sir, I'm gonna listen to nobody. That means not going to nobody's church, which I had just left ministry and was really upset and confused and hurt because of how things went down within that ministry. Pardon me. But yeah, I said I would do, and he started teaching me, family, and 30 days turned into 60, and 60 turned into 90, and 90 into however long it's been, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 years ago. And I say that, family, because the Most High was pushing me and pulling me in that direction into His truth. This cat done climbed up on the next person's car and sitting there staring at me. I'm not going to move the camera. I don't want to have to try to reset it. I will. That's Blackie. Of course, because he's black. But, yeah, family, the Most High was saying, because you wouldn't listen back then, in that direction I was trying to get you to go into while you was within that body or that ministry or that church. He had to take it a whole nother step further, which was total isolation. And see, this is what I mean by more than one way to skin a cat. See, the Most High will put you in a situation, family, where you can't do anything but be in isolation. Can't do anything but, pardon me, be as Saul said. And let's read this. I had it on deck. And it's in Acts 26 and 14. Yeah, we'll start at 12, pardon me. On one of these journeys, I was going to Damascus with the authority and commission of the chief priest. About noon, King Agrippa, as I was on the road, y'all better get off that lady car. And this is goad. You catch him, he's scary. Y'all better get off that lady car. See what they do, family. My wife would feed them early in the morning before somebody say, won't you feed them kids? My wife would feed them early in the morning when she takes off. But they act like every time my door swings open, their mouths are supposed to swing open, they're supposed to eat. But we caught them, and she started telling me when she would feed them and when she wouldn't, so I knew. So I'm not stupid. I'm not feeding y'all twice. I eat once a day, and they want to eat 3 times a day. Because I feed them later in the evening, more or less late at night. And we'll read on. About noon, King Agrippa, as I was on the road, I saw a light from heaven, brighter than the sun, blazing around me and my companions. We all fell to the ground, and I heard a voice saying to me in Arabic. The other verse said in Hebrew version, Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? It is hard for you to kick against the goads or pricks. Then I asked, who are you, master? I am Yahusha, who you are persecuting. The Most High, or Yahusha, replied, now get up and stand on your feet. I have appeared to you to appoint you as a servant and a witness of what you have seen and will see of me. That may have been in chapter 9, huh? Let's look in at Acts chapter 9 and see. Lord speaks on it in 2 places in Acts. Yeah, we'll pick up here at 9. Let's start at verse 1. It says Saul's conversion. And verse 1, chapter 9 says, meanwhile, Saul was still breathing out murderous threats against the Most High's disciples. Pardon me, family, let me make this larger. He went to the high priest and asked him for letters to the synagogues in Damascus, so that if he found any there who belonged to the way, belonged to what, Robert? The way. That's why we say we're people of the way, people of the book, but that's what it was called back then. Just like they call folks the Black Panthers. That's how it was for them back then. That's how they was identified. They hadn't yet been called niggers. And that's what Christian is, a byword. What, buddy? I'm coming. I told him to get down, Black. How you, man? You been all right? Yeah. I ain't seen you in a minute. Pardon me, family. That's my neighbor. One of them anyway. Everything all right with you? How everything going, man?
Well, I tell you, I appreciate you asking for it. It's up one day, down 3 days. It's that power trip. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't on the lease. So what? It's all good when I'm putting paper in the hand.
Oh, yeah.
But let me not go get some work, goddamn.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I just gotta come up with a plan, that's all.
And stick to it.
Yeah.
What's best for you.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, when I'm up, she smiling and cheese. But that week that she ain't got that money, that she done fucked up. Oh yeah, she look for me to fill in the gap. Yeah.
And like you say, you just have to have a plan.
Yeah. Well, I enjoy talking to you, bro.
Always, man.
I be stressed.
Always. We gotta lift each other up.
For sure. I said, next time I get right, if you drink beer, well,
no, I don't drink.
Okay.
I don't drink, I don't smoke no more. I used to drink, smoke. I used to do it all, bro. Sell dope. I got caught. Went to prison for a minute. Got out of there, went back selling dope in the same place I got caught at for 5 years on parole. Got away from that, went to DC and ran. Got out of that life and turned my life around. Well, I turned to the Most High. He turned my life around.
Hello.
Like you were saying the last time after you prayed, you saw the change happening.
Yeah.
And it's just a consistency on our part going to him, getting our orders, our directions. Then we'll start walking in them plans we have for ourselves. But when we try to do it ourselves...
Well, you said a mouthful right there.
I couldn't if I ain't been through it. Like I said, I've been through it. I've been way down through there. Places I sure don't wish on nobody else, but I had to learn.
Yeah.
He had to skin me. Like I'm talking about now, there's more ways to skin a cat. He had to put a little heat under me in order to get me in order.
Yeah. I'm talking about this, the blatant disrespect. That's what I can't. Like I say, like you say, I know better. I should be doing better.
Uh-oh. You done said it right down. You done summed it all up in one sentence.
Yeah.
And that's how it is with me. I know better, so I got to start working on it.
Yeah.
But you got to go to him for help.
Exactly.
Oh, it's one thing to know it, just like people in church, they go to hear the preacher preach every Sunday. But they go back and do the same thing. That's because they're not taking what they learned and going to him with it and saying, well, how do I get right? I need you to help. And that's where you take the initiative for yourself, not putting it on pastor, because pastor's not going home with you.
Exactly.
But I appreciate you telling me that.
Oh yeah.
I need to hear that myself.
Like I said, every time you acknowledge me and speak to me, I feel it.
Good.
Cause like I
Good.
say, he sometimes he'll put somebody in there in your path
Mm-hmm.
to give you some insight. When you pushing it out and think you can't, just that I'm hanging, no, start swinging. Like I say, I'm gonna goddamn swing myself right into where I need to be, where I'm gonna be appreciated.
And you know why I say that? I'm not, when I say, how you doing, you say I'm hanging. I say I'm swinging because I heard that from somebody else. They taught me that, so I pass it on.
Yeah.
And you had the mentality, no, I'm not just hanging here. I'm swinging. I'm going places. I'm not stagnant. I'm moving.
That's all I'm good for.
Well, you know better than that.
Oh yeah, and gonna show it because she don't know. That's the thing.
Well, Black, I'm gonna say this: it all gets better when we let him do it. It gets better. We know better, but it gets better when we let him make it better. See, we have to allow him to do what he's there to do. See, he's our creator. He made us, so we're not going to him for instructions for every situation we're in.
Right.
Yeah, we're standing still.
Right.
Because every time we try to move, we don't know where to go. But when we let him, and that's by going to him, asking him, I need some help. Help me out. Show me what I should be doing. Show me where I'm not moving where I should be. He'll do it. Every single time, man, he'll do it. He ain't got no choice. That's what he said he'll do.
Preach. Preach. And I know you know what you're talking about because I had an ex-girlfriend call me 2 days ago and she told me everything that you just said.
Uh-oh. Sounds like confirmation to me.
That's what it is.
So it's all on Black now?
Now it's on me.
Uh-oh.
Now it's on me.
It's on you now. The ball's in your court. What you gonna do, shoot or pass it? I'm shooting.
I'm shooting. I don't care if
I'm shooting.
I'm at the 3-point line. I'm shooting.
I'm shooting.
I got to.
Yeah.
Cause like I say, oh boy, I appreciate it.
No doubt, Black. Stay up, bro.
All
Good to
right.
speak with you, man.
All right.
Pardon me, family. We have to leave time open for our brothers and sisters to say something to. Praise the Most High that blessed me. And the Most High just reminded me, we're talking about going to other nations, but the text says we'll be witnesses in Jerusalem, Samaria, and the utmost parts of the world. So it starts right here, first in our home, then in our hood, and then on out where the Most High leads us. Like right now, we're doing this recording here. Praise the Most High, family. I'm looking because this boy got this polka dotted dog outfit on. I'm paying attention. A lot of times folks will wear them outfits like that and they'll try to stick you. That'd be the stick-up kid. But I ain't got nothing for nobody to be sticking me up for. But praise the Most High, family. Let's continue. So he went to the high priest, as we read that, and asked him for letters to the synagogues in Damascus, so that if he found any there who belonged to the way, women, men, or children, he might take them as prisoners to Jerusalem. As he neared Damascus on his journey, suddenly a light from heaven flashed around him. He fell to the ground and heard a voice say to him, "Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me?" "Who are you, Master?" Saul asked. "I am Yahushua, whom you are persecuting." He replied, "Now get up and go into the city, and you will be told what you must do." He sent him somewhere, family. The men traveling with him, with Saul, stood there speechless. They heard the sound but did not see anyone. Saul got up from the ground, but when he opened his eyes, he could not see anything. So they led him by the hand into Damascus. For 3 days he was blind and did not eat or drink anything. That's his name, Ananias. In Damascus, there was a disciple named Ananias. The Most High called to him in a vision, "Ananias." Well, we're going to stop there, family. He went on to Ananias and, well, let's read a little more, family. We're not too far in our recording. "Yes, Master," he answered. The Most High told him, "Go to the house of Judas on Straight Street and ask for a man from Tarshish named Saul, for he is praying." In a vision, he had seen a man named Ananias come and place his hand on him to restore his sight. "Master," Ananias answered, and here go us Negroes. "I have heard pardon me, family, you know I ain't lying." Here come us folks, family. "I heard rumors. I don't know if I need to go mess with him. He done killed some of our people. He done hung some of our boys. I've heard many reports about this man and all the harm he has done to your holy people in Jerusalem, or your Kodesh people in Jerusalem. And he has come here with authority from the chief priests to arrest all who call on your name." But the Most High said to Ananias, "Go, this man is my chosen instrument to proclaim my name to the Gentiles and their kings and to the people of Yasharel. I will show him how much he must suffer for my name." Then Ananias went to the house and entered it. Placing his hands on Saul, he said, "Brother Saul, the Master Yahushua, who appeared to you on the road as you were coming here, has sent me so that you may see again and be filled with the Ruach HaKodesh." Immediately, something like scales fell from Saul's eyes, and he could see again. He got up and was baptized, and after taking some food, he regained his strength. Saul spent several days with the disciples in Damascus. And we're going to stop right there. But family, it said he spent several days with the disciples in Damascus. So this is what the Most High was doing. He was reteaching them. And see, family, this is all what this idea is about. The Most High has more than one way to skin a cat and to stop kicking against a prick. See, he's bringing us all into the truth, but a lot of us are kicking and screaming and fighting while he's dragging us into it. We're saying, no, I believe my pastor. And see, family, was a blessing that the Most High would get me to a place where he asked me to go on a fast, because it could have went to another level where I isolated myself, or he could have isolated me for that purpose. But he's asking us to put aside all them false teachings that we've learned and to come on over into the truth and to learn of the Most High. What the Yahushua say? Come of him and learn of him. Praise the Most High. That's our time, family. I see a low battery signal on my phone because I was studying before I came out. But family, I love y'all so much. And be encouraged with your family members, knowing that the Most High, he got them. Just say to yourself, there's more one way to skin a cat. They won't listen to me. They'll listen to somebody. And here go us Negroes. I have heard. Pardon me, family. You know I ain't lying. Here come us folks, family. I heard rumors. I don't know if I need to go mess with him. He done killed some of our people. Do stay up, family. Keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom. Hallelujah.